Hi, in this session we will discuss about the linked list. The linked list is also one of the linear data structure because the nodes will be arranged in sequential manner and contiguous memory locations. That's why which is called linear data structure. Here uh, we will have the set of nodes in linked list like this. So here first we should know what is the node. What is the node? The node is having two fields. Each node is having two fields. Field number 1, field number 2 for node 1, field number 1, field number 2 for node 2, field number 1, field number 2 for node 3. So each node is having two fields. Each field indicating to store data, and the second field is used to denote the address of next node. Here each node will be having the element which will be stored in the memory. So memory always have the address. Memory is always having the address. So if it is the integer value, that will take 4 bytes of memory locations. That's why here the address is 100, here at 104, here 108. The first node is representing the second node's address like this. 104 will be written in the field of address. So that's what mentioned. The collection of nodes is arranged in sequential manner, that is called a linked list. So the each node is having the data field and next field. The next field will have the link or address of the next node. Address of the next node. So how can we create this structure in Java programming? First we are defining the class name. That class name is the node which is representing entire node. The data which you are going to store in the data field, the data type can be declared. The data may be string data type, character, double, etc. Then second field is denoting the address of next node. Address of next node. So since it is denoting the address of next node, the next will be denoting the entire structure of the node. You look at here, the link is denoting entire structure of the node. So that's why this indicating the next field belongs to entire structure of the node. Entire structure of the node. So the next field is indicating, so this is the next field. The next field is indicating entire structure of the node. That's why which is the next variable representing node. Then we are using the constructor node to uh, assign the value into the variable data. And also the initially when you are creating the node structure, the next field will be null. Whenever we are creating the node structure, always the first field will have the data. Suppose if I am storing the passing the value 5, the 5 will be stored here through this statement. Then the next field will have the value null. So this is the way to create the node using Java programming. Then what is the linked list? As I told you, the linked list is having collection of nodes, node number 1, node 2, node 3, node 4. So which is having collection of nodes. You assume the address of this node is 100, address of this node is 104, address of this node is 108, address of this node is 112. So now the linked list is having collection of nodes which is having the concept dynamic linear data structure, because we can add and remove the nodes during the runtime. So which size will increase or decrease when adding the element and removing the element from the list respectively. Nodes makes a linked list, that means collection of nodes build the linked list. Node structure made up of two fields. One is the data and another one is link or address or pointer to another node. Usually the pointer is denoted as next variable. The first node is referred as a head. The first node is referred as a head of the list. The last node is represented as tail of the list, and also the last node is not having the address of any next node because there is no node here, no node. So that's why the address field of the last node will be indicated with null. The null can be represented by using the front slash symbol also. So when you are representing the node by using the front slash, this is representing null. There is three types of linked list: singly linked list, doubly linked list, and circular linked list. So first we will see singly linked list creation. Here the each node is having only one link part. So this is the node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4. Here each node is having only one address field, only one address field. So this is called singly linked list. The link part is having address of the next node. So for example, as I told you, this is 100, 104, 108, 1112. So 104 is written here. Here the head pointer is having the 100 because head pointer is denoting the first node. 100 is written in the head pointer. 104 written in 104 is the second node address that is written in the first node of the address field. Then this is the address of third node that is written in the address of second node. Then this one indicating the fourth node, the address of fourth node is indicated in the third node. So like this, address of the next node is represented in the previous node. The link part of the last node contains the null value. So here there is no node, so that's why which is indicated with null value. So if null value is there in the node, that indicates the tail of the node, tail of the list, tail of the list. Each node is having two fields, data field and next field. So next one, how to perform the different operations in the linked list. So here we can perform different operations such as creating the linked list, inserting the element into the linked list, deleting an element from the linked list, searching an element from the linked list, and reverse the element, all the elements in the linked list. First we will create the node using Java program. So this is the node structure initially. So this node structure has to be created by Java programming language. So here we are creating the singly linked list. So we are creating the class name. Then node, already we have discussed in the first slide. The node is having two fields. One is the data field and another one is next field. Then we are calling the constructor. The constructor is having the argument data. The data is stored in the data field. So here in the node structure we will store the data. We will store the data here. Then next field is now null. Next field is now null. Okay, so this is the way to create the node, right? Then if still we don't have the linked list, still we don't have the linked list. That's why our head, as of now, head is not having any node. Okay, tail also not having any node, right? That means our linked list is empty. Linked list is empty, right? Now you created the node, this is going to be inserted into the linked list. Okay, empty linked list is empty. The created node, this is the node number 1 which is going to be inserted into the empty linked list. That we can do by using the insert method. So insert method is carrying the argument data. Now using the node class which is creating the object new node. Now my new node is created like this, then which is carrying the data. So from this the data is stored here, stored in this one. Okay, data is stored here. So this structure is created. After creating the structure, the data is available here. For example, I am passing the value 2. The 2 is passing here, right? Then 2 will be written here. The next field is null. Next field is null. Okay, so this is my node which is created by using this statement. Now still our list is empty. Our list is empty. If, because you look at here, the list is empty. Now the if head is null. Okay, yes, my head is null. You look at here, my head is null. If head equal to null, right, so this name of the node is new node. You look at this, that is created and assigned to the variable new node. The new node is going to be insert into the empty list. Okay, then this is the new node. The data is 2, so this is going to be inserted into the empty list. So what will be happen if I insert this node into the empty list? Then my list will have, this is the list. Okay, list will have head pointer always and tail pointer. Okay, previously it was null. If I insert this new node into the list, the new node will be available in the list. Okay, linked list. So the head will denote the new node. So that's what you look at, that new node will be acting as a head, starting node, first node. Okay, so here I am having null and 2, right? Like that, this is the first node in my list and also this is the last node in my list. Okay, the only single node available in my list. So head is also the first node, tail is also first node. So that's what, look at here, the name of the node is new node. The new node is acting as a head and also tail. That is the code here. Suppose already I am having the node 2, right? Now I created second time again I am inserting, second time I am inserting the, right, another node, right? So I am passing another node 3, another node 3. So now new node will be created in the name of 3. and here it will be null. Here it will be null. So this is created by using this statement. By using this statement, now this is acting as a new node. Okay, this is acting as a new node, right? So now you look at this, the second node 3 acting as a new node, right? Because I'm passing the value 3 here, the new node is created. After creating the new node, it has to be inserted into the list. Inserted into the list. This is my list. Okay, I have to insert into the list. So what I can do here, 2 is already inserted in the list, right? Now I am checking the code. Head equal to null. Is look at here, is it null? Head equal to null? No, which is having the node, so this portion is false. If it is false, it will not execute. The false block will execute. So false block, here I am going to insert new node. Okay, I am going to insert new node 3, which is having the structure like this. So I have to make the link between 2 and 3, this link. How can I create this? Name of the node is new node. Okay, already this is pointed out by head. Okay, first node is pointed out by head, right? And tail. Now when I am inserting the new node here, this should be the tail. Okay, this should be the tail. So what can I do? So this should be the tail, right? So what can I do? The tail is now currently tail is this one. So tail dot next. Okay, tail dot next, right, is now updating as new node. That is what given here, right? Tail dot next is the new node. Okay, so this link is created. Tail, currently tail is this one, so next field is this field. So tail dot next will be updated. Suppose this address is 110, means the instead of null we will write 110. 110. So link is created between these two nodes. Now tail should be updated. Tail is now new node. The tail is now new node. So this is the statement. Tail is the new node. Okay, so once again I am repeating. Here the node 2 is already created. Then I am creating 3. Here this is the null. Then which is the new node now? This is the new node now. So what should we do? We have to join this. We have to join this. Now already the head is representing the 2 and tail also representing the 2. So now head equal to null, so it is false. If it is false, then false block will execute. False block will execute. So I want to make the link between these two nodes. Okay, so what to do? You assume the address of this node is 100, right? Now this address has to be written here. For that, what can we say? We can use the variable tail, because the new tail will become this one, right, when you are adding the node. So now tail dot next means this field. Tail dot next means new node. Entire new node is available in the 100. So when you are representing like that, automatically new node. Okay, tail dot next is this field. Okay, that field is written by new node 100. So 100 is written in the field of tail dot next. Then we have to make this node as a tail. So tail is the newly created node. So that is the statement. Now tail is newly created node. So this is the way to insert the element into the linked list. Then now I am having two elements. I am having two elements in my list. So structure will be like this. Okay, structure will be like this. So if it is the case, I want to display the elements. Display the elements. Now before displaying the elements, you just observe, we are having the collection of nodes, node 1, node 2, node 2. So node 1 is the first node in the list, so which is pointed out by head pointer. The node 2 is the last node because it is having the null value in the next field. So this is indicated by tail. Always the first node is indicated by head, last node is indicated by tail. So these two variables will be available in the list. So by using this, we can display. Currently this is the head. The head is assigned to the variable current. Now we are checking head is null or not. Null means empty list. Is it null? No. There is node available. Node available. Then it is not a empty list. So what you have to do, we will get to this block will not execute. This block will not execute. It will come to the line this one. So current not equal to null. Yes, you see this is the current. Now current, is it null? No, not equal to null. Okay, which is true. Which is true. If it is true, what we have to do? We have to display this. Just we are printing the value. Where is the value available? Data field. Right. Where is the field available? In the data field. Right. So in the data field, it will store the one. So for that, what we have to do? We have to write it. So here you see we are printing the value current dot data. Current dot data. Okay, current dot data. So current data is displayed, then one is written. One is written. Then after that, here we are moving to next. We are moving to next. So current will be right, current will be written into here. So current is updated by current dot next. What is the current dot next? This is the current dot next. So current dot next is this node. So this node is updated. Okay, current dot next is assigned with current. So this will become current now. This will become current now. Right, again which is going back, checking current dot current is null or not null. Yes, not null. So which is coming inside, which is true. Right. So printing the data current dot data. What is the current dot data? 2. Okay, then 2 is printed. Again now current is updating. Current is current dot next. So current dot next is null. Okay, current dot next is null. Now you look at that current value. Now current is null. So current not equal to null? No, false. It will automatically come out of the loop. So this is the way to display the data from linked list. And this is the main method. In the main method, our class name is singly linked list. You look at here. So our class name is singly linked list. Using that, we are creating the object new list. Right. So for the new list, we are calling the method insert. First we are calling the method insert. Right, we are inserting first 5. Yes, 5 is inserted. Then 10 is inserted. 20 is inserted. 1 is inserted. Finally we are displaying the data. So this is the way to create and display the data in linked list. Thank you.